वसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। I welcome everyone who are in the temple as well as who are online. We are going forward in our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Just last week we have got Gita Jayanti. Gita Jayanti का उत्सव मनाया. Gita Jayanti हुई. Gita Jayanti means what? The day on which Sri Krishna told Srimad Bhagavad Gita to Arjun in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. That is Gita Jayanti. The only book whose birthday is celebrated all over the world. There is no other book whose birthday is celebrated. Book का birthday नहीं होता. हाँ, book is written. There is nothing like birthday. But for this book, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, there is a birthday. And we all celebrate the birthday. Why celebrating birthday? पुस्तक का जन्मदिन मनाने से क्या फायदा? पुस्तक का क्यों जन्मदिन मनाएंगे? Actually, it is not the birthday of, it is in fact the birthday of Gita, but it is the birth of a human being again. हम बोलते हैं हमारा नया जन्म हुआ, द्विज जनोई लेते हैं, we take the the sacred thread, द्विज बनते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? द्विज, नया जन्म हुआ. हाँ, you become together with the God. नया जन्म हुआ. So through this book, actually through the knowledge of the book, a human can get reborn. And that is why it is also a birth. It's not only birth of the book, but it is also birth of a human being. समझने के बाद में व्यक्ति के अंदर एक नई चैतन्य और ज्ञान का प्रकाश आता है. And because of that, the person is reborn. A new chance to live the life again with a new outlook, with a correct outlook. And that is why we celebrate, one of the reasons why we celebrate this. So Gita Jayanti. So how the celebration ho gaya, celebration karke kya? The thought should come in our mind. Now somebody told me that, you are talking about this akarma, vikarma, all these types of karmas and all this, the positions we do while doing the karma. Too complicated. Even God is telling, gahana karmano gatihi. Even God is telling too complicated. So how we don't understand it, and because we don't understand it, we get bored. We get bored. We don't understand. We get bored, and we don't know how to apply it. So it's very difficult. Yes, that is true. That is true. If somebody is explaining what is a sweetness and what is a bitterness, so they will say that a bitter melon is bitter and a jalebi is sweet. A person who has tasted both of them will be able to understand, yes, what is bitter and what is sweet. Now, if a person is to be explained further that what is the difference between the sweetness of jalebi and barfi, it is very easy for the physical terms. It is very easy for physical term to explain. We can say this is a bus, this is a car, this is a bungalow, this is a computer. It's very easy because it is right in front of it. There is no gnana part in it. There is nothing which should come in the mind and intellect, and after understanding that, we get actually the concept of it. That is not in that case. Physically, chair. So person knows this is a chair. Understanding. Very easy to understand. Chair, very easy to understand. You see in front of you and it's a chair. But if we say the sweetness of jalebi and sweetness of the barfi, the spiciness of samosa, how do we explain? You write thousands and thousands of pages on the sweetness of a barfi. You can't explain that in the mind of a person who is just reading it. Who is just reading it. They cannot understand it. So, if our bhava, if our understanding about Srimad Bhagavad Gita is just a book, then you will never learn it. You will never understand it. पुराण आर वेरी इजी, पुराण इजी है, पुराण बैठ के बोलते हैं, हाँ स्टोरी आती है, एक बार एक राक्षस था, उसने बहुत बड़ा तप किया, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, हाँ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। तप किया मतलब क्या क्या हो पता नहीं है, मगर तप किया, हाँ। Because in Puran we don't have to put the brain. There is a story. You understand the story. You are happy and you get the message. ये नहीं करना चाहिए, ये करना चाहिए. You get the message. So Purans are easy. But explaining, it is easy to write a Puran rather than explaining how much sweet a barfi will be. Explaining a barfi's sweetness in terms of words is almost impossible. Especially for those people who have never seen the बर्फी. जिसने बर्फी देखी नहीं, उसको अगर समझाया जाए कि बर्फी का स्वीटनेस कितना है, वो कभी समझेगा नहीं. So if we are taking Gita as a book, we will never understand it. And that is why the God has to come. Why the picture of the God? Why there is a God in our whole system? Sanatan Dharma में भगवान है ही क्यों? And this sloka today which we are going to take is exactly showing why Bhagwan is necessary. भगवान का जन्म क्यों हुआ? भगवान का जन्म हमारे लिए हुआ. हम कहते हैं हमको भगवान ने जन्म दिया. Actually भगवान का जन्म हमारे लिए हुआ. We will understand it in the next sloka clearly. So important part is that when we suppose there is a mother and there is a child, there are 3-4 ladies who are sitting and talking and their children are playing outside. Suddenly one child got hurt or fall down. So the child is telling, oh ma, like that. The mother who is sitting inside knows, मेरे बच्चे की आवाज क्या है? She knows it. So the moment the child is shouting, the mother of that child will stand up and run outside. Oh, what happened? What happened? How? Relationship. So number one part is relationship. Relationship होगी, relationship maintain करेंगे, तो सब कुछ धीरे धीरे समझ में आएगा. Everything will be understandable. So it is important that we develop a relationship. Relationship with the book. How? Birthday. Birthday किसका मनाते हैं? जिसके साथ में relationship होती है उसी का मनाते हैं ना. We don't celebrate birthday for anyone and everyone. Yeah, we just send a message, maybe happy birthday, but we don't celebrate. We celebrate birthday for only those whom we love, whom we take care, who has taken care of us. उसका birthday मनाते हैं. And that is why also there is a birthday of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. There are thousands of reasons. This is one of the reasons. Why birthday? Birthday क्यों मनाते हैं? Anyway, so we will go further in our study here. Last week we looked at the sloka 17 and 18. What did we look at? It is important to understand 3 types of actions. Prescribed action, prescribed righteous action, karma, sakarma, forbidden actions, and inaction, akarma, dushkarma and akarma. We have to understand it. Why we have to understand? Because if we understand, then we know what is right and wrong and what action to be taken in a given situation. So we also looked at an inaction can be a forbidden action. We took that example multiple times. Draupadi Vastraharan. Draupadi Vastraharan, at the time of Draupadi Vastraharan, Bhishma is sitting idle, in action. Bhishma ने साड़ी नहीं खींची, मगर वो पाप के उतने ही भागीदार है. He is equally sinful by not doing any action. Inaction can also be a forbidden action, not acting, and also not acting can be a righteous action also. In case of something wrong happening and you don't take part in it, non-acting is also a righteous action. So a righteous action, then we looked at righteous action can for one person can be a forbidden action for another person. एक आदमी के लिए जो सही कर्म है दूसरे के लिए अलग कर्म हो सकता है, गलत कर्म हो सकता है. एक क्षत्रिय के लिए लड़ना ये उसका कर्म है, उसका जाति कर्म है. ब्राह्मण के लिए लड़ना कर्म नहीं है. And remember, when I say Kshatriya and Brahmin, again, don't go into the caste system. We have talked about it 1,000 times, and I will keep on talking about it. Yeah, it has been so impounded in the minds of the people for over 1,000 years. Caste system. No, it is Varna. If you are a warrior, if you know how, if you are standing up against any atrocity, any injustice, you are a Kshatriya. Yeah. So, righteous action for one person can be forbidden for the other person. Similarly, same action for the same person can be righteous in one situation and forbidden in other situation. We have seen those examples also last time. So, an intelligent person can find and see what should be true way, and hence he will do all or any kind of actions without any error. उसको error नहीं रहेगी, उसको पता है कब करना है कब नहीं करना है. He knows it very well. That is a intelligent person, buddhiman manisheshu. And next on the 19th sloka, we are looking into terms of karma, vikarma and akarma, and that is where we were. So I will chant the 19th sloka and we'll go further from there. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjitaha ज्ञानादिग्ध कर्माणम तमाहु पंडितम बुधा. What does it say? It says yasya, whose sarve samarambha. Samarambha means undertakings, actions. Undertakings and actions. That is samarambha. Yasya sarve samarambha. So thus, whose every action is kama sankalpa varjita. Varjita means who is devoid of. Kama sankalpa, he has resolved, he has already varjita, he is devoid of the kama sankalpa. Kama sankalpa से जो बाहर आ गया है. ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर्माणा. दग्ध means burnt out. जिन मनुष्यों के समस्त कर्म सांसारिक सुखों की कामना से रहित है. This may be misleading to some extent, but we have to put it that way. सांसारिक सुखों की कामना से रहित है तथा जिन्होंने अपने कर्म फलों को दिव्य ज्ञान की अग्नि में भस्म कर दिया है. दग्ध ज्ञान अग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम. कर्म को ज्ञान की अग्नि में दग्ध भस्म किया है. तमाहु उन पंडित बुधा, उन्हें पंडित बुधा, संत आत्मज्ञानी संत बुद्धिमान कहते हैं. दिस इज मीनिंग. An enlightened sage is called those persons wise whose every action is free from the desire for material pleasure and who have burnt the reactions of work in the fire of divine knowledge. Many people have told me, Gita is always telling about karma ko chhod do, bhal ko chhod do, karma ko, and we have talked about it multiple times. So we will try to understand it again because it is repeated again here by the God. So every action is free from desire. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjita. Free of desire. And then we talked in detail about this, in very great detail. If there is no desire, there is no action. This is very visible. अगर मुझे केला खाना है, so when I get a desire of eating a banana, I will go and pick up a banana and eat. If I don't have a desire, my actions will never happen. Desire gives a push, a initiation to the action. Number one. Number two, desire gives a direction to the action. If I have to go to Montreal, if my desire is go to Montreal, then I will take a east, 401 east. If कामना मत रखो, इच्छा मत रखो, इच्छा नहीं रखोगे तो जिंदा ही नहीं रहोगे. It is impractical and impossible if there is no इच्छा, if you cannot live. हो ही नहीं सकता. Thought, think about it. कोई इच्छा नहीं है. मुझे कुछ इच्छा नहीं है. खाना नहीं है, पीना नहीं है, जॉब नहीं है, शादी नहीं है, बच्चे नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. क्या करोगे? मर जाना है. श्वास लेने की भी इच्छा नहीं है, मर जाएंगे. तो क्या गीता ऐसे समझाती है? ऐसा हो सकता है? इच्छा के बगैर व्यक्ति जिंदा रह सकता है? इच्छा के बगैर दुनिया चलेगी? I always joke, I sometimes joke. एक मंदिर बड़े पंडित हैं, हाँ बोलते हैं दुनिया माया है, दुनिया छोड़ दो, ये सब गलत है. हाँ, I told even when I was young, yeah, I was a little rebel at that time. Yeah. 100 आदमी खड़े हो जाओ, महाराज जी आज से हमने सब छोड़ दिया, आज से हम आपके शिष्य हैं, हम आपके साथ चलेंगे। महाराज जी क्या बोलेंगे? हाँ चलो मेरे साथ। नहीं 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 नहीं, आप बैठो, आप बैठो, आप संसार में हो और पापी हो, ऐसा कहते हैं। हम सब बोलते हैं हम पापी पापियां, आत्मग्लानी, गिल्टी। गीता में भी ऐसा लिखा था, को काम संकल्प वर्जिता, काम संकल्प वर्जिता। व्हाट डज इट मीन? लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड इट अगेन। विदाउट डिजायर देयर इज नो एक्शन, विदाउट डिजायर देयर इज नो डायरेक्शन, विदाउट डिजायर देयर इज नो प्रिपरेशन। आज मुझे आलू की सब्जी खानी है, so then you have got to take aloo, you put it on a pressure cooker, you chop some more coriander, you put some masala, tadka lagao. Direction, action, direction, resource planning, management, everything will happen only with the desire. Nothing can happen without desire. इच्छा के बगैर, तो क्या करना, क्या करना। और हम इतने संत तो हो नहीं गए। भगवान की इच्छा के बगैर, महाराज जी बोलते हैं भगवान की इच्छा के बगैर पत्ता भी नहीं हिलता। तो क्या हम ये बोलते हैं कि मेरे अंदर भगवान है, उसको आज आलू भुर्जी खाने का मन हुआ है? वी डोंट से दैट। मुझे खाना है, मुझे मेरे बच्चों के साथ में आज खेलने जाना है। सो वी विल अंडरस्टैंड इट हियर, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ काम संकल्प वर्जिता। व्हाट इज द मीनिंग? एंड दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मैसेज फॉर संसारी, नॉट फॉर साधु। जो साधु हो गया है, कनखल में चला गया, लंगोटी पहन के घूमता है हिमालय में, उसके लिए दिस इज नॉट द श्लोका। दिस श्लोका इज फॉर अस हु हैज टू डू द वर्क एवरी डे, डिसाइड द थिंग्स एवरी डे, वेक अप इन द मॉर्निंग एंड गो टू द जॉब एवरी डे। वी नीड टू डिसाइड सो मेनी थिंग्स इन एवरीडे लाइफ। So now what is happening? If there is a cloud of desire covering our intellect, then we cannot see the right path. This is number one. Desire है, मगर कौन सी करूं या नहीं करूं? That is the first question coming in the mind. Let us take the desire, parking lot. We call it in parking lot in our IT industry. So let us keep it in the parking lot. Let us first talk about which desire is the number one question. Which desire? आज मैं आलू की सब्जी बनाऊं या मैं चना मसाला बनाऊं? First, in the desire also, the very first question comes, which desire to follow? That itself is a big question, to be or not to be. Shakespeare wrote about that only, Hamlet. To be or not to be, करना क्या करूं क्या नहीं करूं, मर गया, undecided, unguided. So number one part is which desire is to be followed. That is an important word. Because without desire there is no action. World will not run. दुनिया चलेगी नहीं, चाहे कुछ भी कर लो। दुनिया चलाने के लिए डिजायर चाहिए। So what is काम संकल्प वर्जिता? Devoid of desire. To some it seems very difficult. Our general experience is that first the desire comes and then the action. So if there is no desire, which force is there to start the work? What is forcing me? What is the push behind me? What is the push behind me? So in Kama Sankalpa Varjita, there is a difference. The difference is that we put ourselves in the work. मुझे बनाना खाना है. I want to eat. We put I first and then the desire afterwards. First it is I. I want to eat chana masala. I is first. In case of a Kama Sankalpa Varjita, I is not first. That is the only difference. The desires are there, actions are there, everything is there. But I is not there. That is important part. People will say, oh, we also learn it. In management courses, I went to a management course, $3,500 for 3 days session. And there they are telling, in team, there is no I. I spent $3,500 in a session which is telling me in team there is no I. Gita says there is no I. Read Gita, it is free of charge. Free of charge. Understand it. हाथ जोड़ के सिर नमाने का गलत नहीं है, आप हाथ जोड़ो, उसको पैर पढ़ो ना, उसका ना नहीं, बस बाद में बाजू में रख दिया, हाँ, ओपन करके सीखा ही नहीं. Anyway, let us focus. So in case of an action based on desire, we put I as a first. I want to eat banana. I want a car. Having a banana or car is not wrong, but putting I or mine is the root cause of the problem. Why there is a problem? How it is a problem? And if it is not I, then what do I do? And this is exactly where the God comes in picture. As we talked around 5 minutes ago, हाँ, भगवान की जरूरत हमें है. भगवान है, उसका ना नहीं है, मंदिर में बैठ के ना नहीं, बट इवन सांख्यस आर एक्सेप्टेड इन गीता. हाँ, सांख्य योग में एक्सेप्ट किया है भगवान जैसा कुछ नहीं है. हाँ, प्रकृति और माया है सब. सनातन धर्म इज वेरी ओपन. Believers and non-believers are equally supported. It's like that. So how do we decide? That is where the God comes. That is where the actual position of the God comes. That is why we need God. The whole process of purification starts here. And that is where the prasad comes. So when I do any action and I get the result, the answer, the result which I get is considered as a prasad. I did this work, I did this hard work, and because of my hard work, I failed or I succeeded. Then the whole cycle of desire, satisfaction, krodha, everything comes into picture. But when we put the God over there, the God has given me the resources, the energy, the intellect, and then God has given me the prasad. The moment that psychology is identified and decided, then the happiness or unhappiness, sorrows goes away. We talk many times, प्रसादे सर्व दुखानाम हानि रस्योपजायते. प्रसाद खाने से जिंदगी में हानि और दुख चले जाएंगे. एक केला खाने से कैसे दुख जा सकता है? कैसे दुख जा सकता है? और ऐसा होगा तो सब लोग हर रोज वही खाएंगे, किसी को दुखी होने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. It's not like that. It's psychology. It is psychology behind how we live in our life. हम कैसे जिंदा रहते हैं. How we work. Husband works hard, travels to places, goes above and beyond. For whom? Wife, family. मैं जाऊंगा, मैं दौड़ूंगा, मैं सब काम करूंगा. किसके लिए? तेरे लिए. ये तेरे लिए आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए भगवान की जरूरत है. Those people who do not believe, ये उनके लिए मैं कह रहा हूं. बिलीवर्स के लिए नहीं प्रॉब्लम. जो नॉन बिलीवर है उनके लिए भी you need something. You need some support to do the action. Most people who are in depression, most people who feel loneliness, most people who come through various diseases is told because they don't have this hook. What is called as a hook? I call that as hook. कहीं लटकने के लिए जगह नहीं है. भगवान में मानते नहीं है, अच्छी बात है, चलो ठीक है, मगर मैं किसके लिए करूं उसका कोई मोटिवेशन ही नहीं है. That is why even in insurance also, are you married? Yes, okay, the premium will be little less than a person who is totally alone. Why? They know ये आदमी की जिंदगी में बहुत परेशानी होने वाली है. They know it. Let us take an example. While driving a car, when we drive a car, we face so many issues. We have to be constantly alert, we have to take turns, we have to brake, accelerate, look around if any other car is coming or not. And then at the end of the travel, we are tired. Oh, I drove 3 hours, I drove 4 hours from Ottawa to Toronto. I'm tired. Now imagine there is a driver whom we depend on, we believe. We depend on the driver and we believe that he is driving good. We have got a faith on him. If there is a driver who is driving this car, we can enjoy the travel, we can enjoy the ride, we can see the scenarios around, we can sleep comfortably without any tension. And at the end of the travel, we are not tired. This is our regular experience. Yeah, it may happen the driver may have taken some other route as required. सब कुछ हमारी इच्छा के हिसाब से नहीं होगा. He may have accelerated or put the brake when we don't think that if I would have been driving, I would not do that. Possible. But we reach safe. We reach safe. We can easily sleep in the car while he is driving and we feel relaxed. यही भगवान है. अपनी जिंदगी की डोरी भगवान के हाथ में दे देना मतलब क्या? It is your car, it is your key, it is your gas, but the driver is different. हाँ, अर्जुन का रथ भी यही है ना, ड्राइवर भगवान है ना, हाँ, उसके हाथ में दे दो. Is it irresponsible? No. And here the fun part is that driver is also yourself. हाँ, घोड़े तुम ही भगाओगे. You are going to drive. मगर मुझे कोई चलाता है. हाँ, कोई मुझे सुलाता है, कोई मुझे उठाता है, कोई मुझे चलाता है, कोई मेरा खाना हजम करता है. पचाम्यन्नम चतुर्विधम. ये विश्वास वो कहीं भी पास करवा देगा आपको. You will be happy. That is why the faith becomes a big force. Especially in case of difficulties, faith comes a really handy tool. All the psychiatrists, they believe, psychiatrists को पूछो भगवान में मानते हैं? नहीं. मगर कुछ faith रखो ऐसा कहते हैं, person who has a faith, he will face less problems than the other people. And he will face a problem, he will come through it successfully also. And does it mean that we leave the world? Of course not. We look at it, you look at it, you see around the sceneries while you are sitting in the car, but you are not worried. And what we need in our life is basically, as we talk many times, गीता क्यों पढ़नी है? Worry चली जाएगी. Your worries will be gone. और कुछ नहीं. दुख नहीं आएंगे, जरूर से आएंगे. कर्म के हिसाब से फल भुगत नहीं पड़ेंगे. You will face difficulties, sorrows, मगर आप उसमें से निकल जाएंगे. हाँ, उसमें से निकल जाएंगे. और वो निकलने के समय पे आपको चिंता नहीं रहेगी. While it is coming, you are not worried about it. So how does it come in our life? Through the true knowledge. Jnana agni dagdha karmanam. 4 words included in one part of the stanza. The God is telling that the true knowledge will burn the desire part of the action, like a fire. Only the desire part of the action, the I putting, has to be removed. All other things will be same. We will be doing same thing continuously in the material world as we need. And that is why it is called as a divine knowledge. Seeing oneself beyond the material existence, beyond the perishable body, and seeing the continuity of life after death, and understanding the cycle of karma and its fruit. This is the knowledge. Looking and understanding the purpose of coming to the world. Dhire dhire, once we grow in this life, we will understand. Think about it. I always joke on that. सोचो बड़े हो गए के बाद, जब मैं पैदा हो गया, when I was born, मेरे पिताजी ने मुझे ऐसे गोद में लिया रहेगा, नर्स ने लाके रखा रहेगा, बच्चा आया है, देखो बच्चा आया, हाँ बेटा आया, बेटी आई, हाँ सकार है, सब खुश हो गए, ओ लड़का हुआ, लड़की हुई, लक्ष्मी आई, खुश हो गए सब. अभी पिताजी ने हाथ में ऐसे रखा है बच्चा, और फिर वो बोलेगा, ओ ये तो बड़ा कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर बनेगा, ये तो बड़ा ये बनेगा, ऐसा बोला रहेगा? He would have told that way. ये तो बड़ा सेठ बनेगा, he will become a big rich man. No, he has not told. Have you thought about it? When we got our kids, when we look at them first time, do we say that? Oh, she will become a very big actress. We don't. Material world doesn't come into picture then. Healthy है, अच्छा है, everybody good, everything nice. That is the question which we ask. Material world doesn't matter much at that time. Understanding it as a duty which I need to perform. We took the example. Now, the best example is bank cashier. There is a bank. Old time, now it is much less, like all this digital money and all, but still there are cashiers and there is still some cash handling. So a cashier is there in the bank. He has been given okay, $100,000 today in your box over there. Anybody coming and asking for the money, confirm that they have got money in the account and give them the money, whatever they are asking for. What is he doing? Whole day he is counting and giving the money to the people. How much money you have given today? $100,000. $100,000. इतना बड़ा दानी मेरा नहीं है. It's not my money. I handle it. It is given to me. I am owner of the key of the box, but it's not mine. It is not mine. Somebody has given to me, and to act on his behalf, the bank has given to me, and to act on the behalf of the bank to give or collect the money, either of that. The cashier is not putting I in front of the transaction. I give you this money. Even at the end of the transaction, he will say, welcome sir, welcome to the bank. He will not say, welcome to me. My name is Naresh. Thank you very much. He will not say that. किसी ने मुझे भेजा है. Beyond I. Bank cashier is an excellent example. इतना निर्मोही, जोक ऑन दैट, कोई नहीं होता. एक दिन में $10 लाख दे दिए तो भी कोई परवाह नहीं. अनटच, स्थित प्रज्ञ से क्या भाषा, स्थित प्रज्ञ से क्या भाषा. बैंक कैशियर. Anyway, so how this will help me, how this will help us. What will happen? The sorrow, anxiety and anger will go from the life, because the life is a play now. Life will become a play. जिंदगी एक रमत हो जाएगी. और प्ले में हम डरते नहीं है. While you are playing chess or you are playing any other game, you lose, you gain, okay, it's a fun. You feel happy when you win? Yes, of course. You feel angry when you lose by some wrong move? Yes, of course. But does it touch to you? Important part is, does it touch to you? It does not. In the end, when you know that it is a play, it does not touch to you. अगर पता है कि ये रमत है तो आपको टच नहीं करता. दुख सुख का अनुभव आभास होता है, अनुभव नहीं होता. चलो चलो फिर से खेलेंगे, लेट अस प्ले अगेन. उत्साह बना रहता है. सोच लो, हमारी लाइफ में भी अगर उसको प्ले समझेंगे तो उत्साह बना रहेगा. उत्साह बना रहेगा. खेलते रहेंगे, हंसते भी रहेंगे, रोएंगे भी, चिल्लाएंगे भी. By looking at the TV, nothing is going to happen. But you are shouting, go, 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 go. Your shout is not going to reach there. Whatever you are telling is not going to change the final result. But still, you are involved in the play. Same way, take it as a play. That is important. So when it is a play, sorrow, anxiety and anger will go from the life, because it is a play. Second part will be greed, sins and ego will go as the ownership is decided by someone else. Ownership is decided by someone else. किसी ने भेजा है. Ownership is by the bank. Ownership is not mine. I am not the owner. I am a player. So, what will happen? The greed, the sins and the ego will go as the ownership is decided by someone else. And because this too will happen, the happiness, belongingness, nearness, warmth will make the life enjoyable. This is the end result. एंड में हम लोगों को क्या खुशी होना है ना. And remember, when ownership is gone, that doesn't mean that the effort is gone. एफर्ट उतना ही करना है, सिर्फ उसमें से ओनरशिप वाला द आई विल ईट बनाना इंस्टेड ऑफ द बनाना विल बी पुट इन द प्रसाद. ओनली दैट मच डिफरेंस. सेम बनाना खाएंगे. आई जोक समटाइम्स, मैं हंसता हूं कभी कभी. गणपति जी के सामने 20 लड्डू रख दिए. अगर गणपति जी उसमें से 2-2 खाने लगे ना, देखो कितने लड्डू रखते हैं दूसरे दिन. नहीं रखेंगे. अरे भगवान खाने लगे, अभी ये कैसे चलेगा. जितना रखा उतना ही मिलता है, गारंटी. जिस दिन पता चला ना कि अरे इसमें तो जाता है अभी, खाने लगे तो प्रॉब्लम। कितना रखें, कितना देना पड़ेगा। इसलिए भगवान ही इज वेरी क्लियर। सी इट इज सो सिंबॉलिक बट इट इज सो क्लियर। ओनली थिंग वी डोंट थिंक अबाउट इट। आपने 20 लड्डू रखे, 20 ही वापस मिलेंगे। हाँ, आपने 5 रखे, 5 मिलेंगे। किसने कुछ नहीं रखा, कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। सिंपल, इट इज सो सिंपल टू अंडरस्टैंड। नहीं मुझे क्यों, अरे मुझे इतना क्यों, सबको इतना, मुझे इतना क्यों। अरे बाबा तूने रखा ही नहीं 5 लड्डू। दूसरे लोग मेरे से ज्यादा सुखी हैं, उसकी बॉडी इज लुकिंग लाइक अमिताभ बच्चन, आई डोंट लुक लाइक दैट, आई एम नॉट दैट टॉल, सो व्हाट। हाँ, हैप्पीनेस विल कम, सोरो एंजाइटी चली जाएगी, ग्रीड सिंस चले जाएंगे, हैप्पीनेस विल कम। दैट इज व्हाई वी नीड गॉड। भगवान क्यों चाहिए? कोई बोलेगा मैं मानता नहीं, मत मानो, मत मानो, बट यू नीड ए हुक, अदरवाइज दिस विल नॉट, इक्वेशन विल नॉट टैली, इक्वेशन टैली नहीं होगा। टू टैली दैट इक्वेशन यू नीड समथिंग ऑन द अदर साइड। You know, in chemistry, there is a chemical which is put in the chemical process. It is put in the starting of the process, and at the end of the chemical process, that part of the chemical comes out without any other composition. In Hindi, it is called as Uddipak. I don't remember the English word now. Uddipak. To perform that chemical process, you need that chemical. But that chemical takes part in the reaction, but at the end, when the result comes, the chemical is separated from the other chemicals without any change in consistency. That is what it is. We need it. इसके लिए भगवान चाहिए। बाद में भक्ति आएगी, बहुत टाइम है अभी, 10th चैप्टर। कम से कम अभी पहले इंटेलेक्ट, दिस इज, गीता इज वेरी इंटेलिजेंट, इट इज फर्स्ट अटैकिंग और अदर कन्विंसिंग द इंटेलेक्ट। जब तक इंटेलेक्ट कन्विंस नहीं होगी ना, आप कितने भी भजन गा लो, आप पूरी जिंदगी भजन गा लो, आप पूरी जिंदगी राम का नाम ले लो, नहीं होगा। क्यों? क्योंकि इंटेलेक्ट में कन्विंस नहीं हुआ। इट इज फर्स्ट द इंटेलेक्ट हु हैज टू कन्विंस। अगर इंटेलेक्ट कन्विंस नहीं है, भक्ति जागरूक करना बहुत कठिन है। कौन मेरी मां है वो पता नहीं है, तो मां की भक्ति करो, मां की भक्ति करो, मगर मां कौन है यही पता नहीं होगा, तो मां की भक्ति कैसे करेंगे? So we need intellect first to be getting convinced and informed before we even enter into the bhakti yoga. That is why bhakti yoga is 10th or 12th, 12वां अध्याय बोला गया है। स्टार्टिंग भक्ति से नहीं की है भगवान ने। It is so clearly convincing and understanding why we need God or any factor of God or any factor like that in our life. It may be anything. मेरी माँ जो कहती है वही मैं करूंगा, मेरी माँ को खुश करने के लिए। तुम क्यों पढ़ाई करते हो? माँ खुश होगी। If I get good marks, if I get more marks, my mother will be happy. My mother will be happy. किसी को खुश करने के लिए, then वो लोड नहीं लगता, फिर वजन नहीं लगता चीजों का। That is how it is. So God is required to resolve the issues in life of the desire and its impact. And since such an enlightened soul renounces the desires or renounces the I from the desire, from their actions for the material world and dedicates all the actions to the God, their actions are performed, produce no karmic reaction. इसके लिए उसको न लिप्यते, उनको कर्म लागू नहीं होते। That is the meaning of लिप्यते. This is the true path to happiness. While still actively having and living in the material world. जियो, शादी बनाओ, पढ़ाई करो, धंधा करो, you do lot of business, earn lots of money, enjoy the life. Enjoy the life. बड़ी गाड़ी ली है, you bought a new car, bring it to the temple. Tell the God, God, thank you very much. I got a new car. You gave it to me. I did the effort, but the phala is given by you. That will make you comfortable. So what is the result of on this person? Now what is happening? When this psychology is followed, what happens to the person? What is the result on this person doing karma in this way? And that is explained in the next sloka. So we'll go to the next sloka. जब दिमाग में ये एक hook होता है, when it is there, then how a person's life and how a person changes, that is shown in the next sloka. So we'll go to the next sloka. It is 28th sloka of 4th chapter. I'll chant it. त्यक्त्वा कर्मफल संग नित्य तृप्तो निराश्रयः कर्माण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किंचित करोति सः. What does it mean? त्यक्त्वा कर्म फला संग. त्यक्त्वा, having given up karma phala, the fruits of karma. Asanga, attachment to the fruit of the action. Karma phala sanga. Tyaktva, given by giving up the sanga, the attachment to the karma phala, the fruits of the actions. Nitya trupto nirashrayaha. Nitya trupto nirashrayah. 3 words. Always satisfied and without dependency, without depending on anything. Karmanyabhi pravrittopi. Although api he is engaged, despite he is engaged in all the actions, naiva, never, kinchit, anything. That person, what? Despite he is engaged in every actions, because he has given up tyaktva, the karma phala, and sangha, the attachment, he is how he becomes nitya trupto and nirashrayaha. नित्य तृप्तो, अपने कर्म के फलों के आसक्ति को त्याग कर ऐसे ज्ञानी सदा संतुष्ट रहते हैं, नित्य तृप्त, और बाह्य विषयों पर निर्भर नहीं होते, निराश्रय. Here the nirashraya is not like the nirashrit. Ashrit means who is dependent on something. Nirashraya is not dependent. कर्मों में संलग्न रहने पर भी, कर्माण्या भी प्रवृत्तोपि अपि, फिर भी वे वास्तव में कोई कर्म नहीं करते. नैव किंचित करोति सः. They are actually not doing any actions. Here the 3 words are very important. Nitya trupto and nirashraya. And nitya trupto is also 2 words. Nitya and trupta. Ever satisfied. Nitya ever. Trupta satisfied, contented. Now our unhappiness is caused because of incompleteness. ये दुनिया में जितना भी धक्का है ना, the धक्का, the push, the force, the motivation, whatever word we say, is all because of a incompleteness. हाँ, मेरे में कुछ कमी है. I got something less. There is a story. There was a beggar. This is the Arabic story. There was a beggar who was begging for some money or some support, all what we say. So he was going and he went to a बादशाह के घर पे चला गया, बादशाह के राजमहल में चला गया. He went to the palace of the बादशाह, the king, and he asked, "Oh, please give me some money. I need some money to live. Give me some money." So he went over there, and there is a doorkeeper over there. There is a santri. He was standing there, the guard, security guard. So he was standing there. So he tells them, "Please let me in so that I can get some money. I can get some support from the Badshah, from the king." And the security guard says, "You can't go now. You have to go after 10 minutes. So this beggar is asking, "Why 10 minutes? Why I have to wait for 10 minutes? What is he doing?" So the guard is telling, he is doing the बंदगी, इबादत. भगवान की पूजा कर रहा है, खुदा की इबादत कर रहा है. He is doing the prayer. Prayer to whom? To the God. नमाज पढ़ रहा है. He is praying नमाज. To whom? To Allah, to the God. Oh, why? Because his kingdom should be safe, his health should be safe, his family should be safe, and everybody should be happy in his kingdom. That is why he is asking for the help from the God. That is why he is doing the namaz. Namaz अदा कर रहा है क्योंकि उसे अल्लाह के पास से बरकत चाहिए. You know, in the Farsi word. Yeah. He needs help. So this beggar is going back. And this sentry, this guard is asking, hey, why you are going away? Just wait for 10 minutes, you will get some good money. And he's telling, no, I'm not going to beg to the king anymore. Why? Even the king is a beggar. King is asking for the help from the God. So rather than asking the help from the God, rather than asking the help from the king, I will ask the help from the God himself. बादशाह होके बादशाह के पास से मैं मांगूंगा, बादशाह के पास से क्यों मांगू? Why will I ask? That is what Nitya Trupto Nirashara is beyond that. But this is a story which is telling that everybody is atrupta, everybody is getting push for something. We will stop over here and we will look at the 20th sloka further in this very important meaning of Nitya, Trupta and Nirashraya. Till then, I wish everyone a good time, happy time. Winter is already on the way, already there now. Lots of cold. Take care of your health. Or take shots as needed, and we will meet again next Wednesday 6 to 6:45 at this study further on this at 20th sloka at Jai Durga temple. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah.